Yeah, cause everything was on the shipping package. I double checked it, and he even put in. We were talking on email back and forth, and he even put in his address there. And I said, yeah, everything matches. He said he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
know. I said, did you receive this package and turn it away? He said, no. He said, I never received anything.
All right, everybody, we are live. Sorry about that rookie mistake.
I'm like, wow.
I have my volume up high.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to everybody to the show. I want to welcome everyone. Let's see, we got
Uh-oh.
Rini.
Yeah, okay. YouTube.
Yep, YouTube, new
YouTube. I got
new
me.
take the volume off. Big
I did.
Texas Picker Marcus, welcome. And let's see, Nikki T,
Hi, Nikki.
welcome. I know she said she was going to be listening, and while she's putting supper together.
Well, what's for dinner?
Let's see, we got I'm Brad, welcome. Robert, Landshark Picker, Queen Cleopatra in the house.
Hi, Queen. I want to know what's for
Susie
dinner.
Susie Woozy, welcome. Nikki T, everybody's wondering what's for supper tonight.
Well, what is for dinner? Am I going to catch a plane and fly out there?
I also want to welcome the guests tonight. We have Larry, LL Stash, and we also have Alex, the Fat Man, the Flipper. Welcome.
I like that. You add an extra "the" in it.
Yeah, I know. So I realized that after I said it.
It's better than when people take out all the "thes," because then I always say it sounds like a wrestler name. You know, just if you just say Fat Man Flipper, it sounds like I'm a wrestler. So I like that you said the Fat Man, the Flipper. It's
she's making poppy seed chicken casserole.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I've never heard of that.
You got out of the swimming pool to come to be with us? What?
Sounds good, though.
I have a question for you, Queen. I was watching a show earlier, and they were filming from Miami, and the water was beautiful green. Is that typically your color of water in your on your beaches out there?
Yeah, you get a lot of green out there.
I was just surprised how green it was. I thought it was just some kind of fake background or something.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
Queen,
when you go out,
Queen should have took her laptop out there in the pool. She wouldn't have to get out, just watch it on her laptop.
or like she got her a little projector, and don't you got a projector, Queen, that you had like a pool / movie party and stuff? You could just blast it out there, you know, have the neighbors hear it. You know, that'd be cool.
Flipping goodies in the house. Welcome.
Flipping goodies.
All right, for some of y'all who may not know one of our guests, which you should know at least one of them. Alex, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, what you do, what platforms you sell on, and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm Alex, also known as Fat Man the Flipper, your friendly neighborhood fat man, soon to be that man the Flipper. I am an entrepreneur. I sell online, and I dabble in every, multiple income streams. But it all started with selling on OfferUp, some trash that I found on the side of the road, and that grew into eBay and then Amazon, and I'm a 6-figure seller online, and that's the basis of it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Larry, introduce yourself.
Oh my goodness! Everybody in the chat knows me. I'm the stripper on the morning show. Well, I'm LL Stash, Larry, and I sell on eBay, and I do YouTube now, and I do afternoon show Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. I do the bingo at 5 with me and Johnny and Victoria. And tomorrow will be on Johnny's channel. And on Thursdays, I'm working on doing a show at 5 p.m. And on the weekend, it's me and James Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. both days. And then me and Johnny at 4 o'clock.
Busy man. Just busy.
I'm trying.
Talk about multiple streams of income right there.
Yeah.
LL Stash, the stripper.
Hello, Mara. Buying Spaces just came in. Welcome. Well, of course,
What's
all of you
up,
know
man?
you know me. What now, Alex?
I'll just say hi to Myra too.
Yeah. I do the evening shows now at 5:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You may have seen my thumbnails come out for this week. I got them all done for the whole week. Tonight we have the 5:30, and then Tuesday I'm gonna have bingo on my channel. There's gonna be a little difference in the bingo tomorrow night. I will not be playing with the cards. Evidently, a lot of people don't like the cards, but I want to try something different tomorrow. And then I'll rotate with Larry, Alexa, I share and rotate with Larry and Adventures in Reselling Victoria. If you're not subscribed to both of them, make sure you subscribe to them. All my videos have the descriptions below in the description bar of all their links. Any of the guests that come on, I have their links in it. So if you don't have any, you would subscribe to them. That way you can go to the link in the description below the video. And then I started this week where I'm going to do Friday's Q&A, open mic night kind of thing. We'll try that out. We had a good night this Friday. And then on Saturdays, Larry and I do the live on 4 p.m. Eastern every Saturday. We have guests. I'm booked until the 25th. I have one on the 25th right now. And I'm filling up the Monday and Wednesday show. So that's getting to be a good thing on the calendar being filled on those.
Yeah. It's a lot of dedication, man.
Yes. And then I do sell on eBay and Macari, which I just started not that long ago. And I just started last week transferring and not transferring, but exporting or importing the eBay to Bonanza. I'm still trying to finish that up and get that going. Having some issues with some of my pictures not coming up. I don't know why. I know they have a lesser amount of pictures you can use than eBay does, but for some reason my transfers aren't all going in right now. So they say it takes a couple of days, so I'm still waiting to see what happens with that. All right. Anything going on special with you this week, Alex?
Well, talking about that, like eBay called me today, and it was she had like a, I want to say, English accent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she had a real cool. You know, like if you have that accent, you're just like super cool.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you know, here's this lady. I'm thinking it's you remember that movie Bedazzled?
Yeah.
What's the actress's name? Do you know?
Put me on the spot. I don't know.
When I first answered, I thought it was her. I'm like, oh, look, they're calling me to, you know, do audition for a movie or something, you know. But you know, she actually called me to tell me to like remind me I have to switch over to managed payments, which I haven't done yet. So yeah, apparently that's going on. So I got that going on this week. I figure that out probably tonight or tomorrow morning.
And it's very easy. Did you get your letter or email in eBay yet?
Yeah, I had the email for a while now.
Yeah, they're trying to get everybody. If you got the email, they're going to get those first. Where they want you to go ahead and pre-register. I've done mine on Thursday or Friday when I got my notification. I went on ahead and done it, and actually it took me like 2 days before I actually did it, but I did it. Completed it. The only thing is, if you have a business account that you're going to use your checking account with, you have to make sure whatever name you're using on eBay for your account on eBay has to match your account name on your checking account. For me, I had to call the bank because my checking account has my business name on it, but does not have my name on it, even though I am on the account. And so I had to get a letter stating that account is mine. I am on the account, and the account name and the name on the account, just to verify with a letterhead from the bank. And I just all I had to do was scan it in and send it to them, and there was no problem.
So you have to match your eBay.
Whatever your eBay name is on your eBay store
to your
has to match on your account if you do it as a business account. If you're doing it as a personal, you have to make sure whatever checking account you're using, that name on that account has to be the same as what you're using on eBay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think.
You mean as far as the name goes, but not the actual store name. Like I can have any store name I want,
right? But what I'm saying is, if your store name, like for mine, for example, it says Kajun Roots Reseller. But because I went and set up for managed payments, they used my name because I'm not an LLC. But because my bank account has my business name on it, I had to go make sure that at least my name appears on the account because your name has to be on it. Now, if you're using your name on eBay when doing transactions, that's fine. You just have to make sure however your name is spelled on your eBay account, it's spelled exactly the same way, even if you have a middle initial. It has to be the same on your checking account because once you type in the checking account and you verify it, that's why the funds are going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That was just what I ran into, but once I scanned it, it went through. I got approved. I want to welcome No Money G in the house. KJ, welcome.
No money, G.
Yep. I got that one from me.
No money, G. Whoop, whoop.
I just picked it up from Anthony and Nate in the morning when you're on the morning show.
Hi, KJ.
What's up, KJ? So yeah, I mean, other than that, man, it just been really nonstop. Trying to finish like fixing things up, renovating, switch things around. Now my work area is my work area. The fat cave is the fat cave. That's where you're at right now.
Right.
I'm giving y'all a little taste of it, a little taste. But until videos start coming out, you're not gonna be able to see, things how they're gonna be. But still, you get a little taste of it. So for those of you who are watching, feel honored and feel,
Well, thank you.
what's the word?
Larry, you saw Marcus's comment?
No.
He says, I could sure use some of that Starburst, Larry.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll try sending him again.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
tomorrow.
Man, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Do it. You're okay. Go ahead.
I was just going to keep talking. You were going to say something about tomorrow that had to do with.
Yeah, I'm going to do two things. I want to welcome Lucky 7 Mud Mowers. Welcome. And anyone else I missed before I go? No. Yeah, tomorrow, I already did all my packs for the bingo game tomorrow night.
Okay.
Need to open a new bank account for eBay. Yeah, if you want to keep your money a certain way with eBay, it has to be either a new account with your information on it, because you will have to give your information when you do the managed payment. I mean, if you want to open a separate account, that's fine, but you have to, whatever it is, if it's a checking or a savings account, that's how you're going to have to list it when you apply for the managed payment. What they're trying to do is, I watched a couple of videos on that when I did a how-to video on Tuesday and Thursdays, how-tos on eBay. One of the things is it's going to be one area that anybody can use to pay now. And then once the item has been delivered, and I'll be talking more about that on my how-to video tomorrow. But I did discuss it a little bit prior. And if you got if you got your email or notification on your eBay main page, it's best that you do a pre-one, because they're going to handle you until you get it done, because you're selected to do it first. They're doing them in batches because they're going to get it done by July the 15th. By the end of July, they want to be completely active on managed payments. Want to know why you're hiding in the bunker, Alex?
There's a fat cave. But yeah, I mean, isn't it? I mean, I understand it as like, it's kind of like how Amazon does it, where there's a certain time frame. I'm sure it's a little bit different, right? But there's a time frame where the money is actually
right. From what I'm understanding, it's almost like Macari and a couple of other platforms, where when you sell something, you will not get paid until the buyer receives the item and it's marked that the customer is satisfied. And once they give their feedback, they have to give it within 3 days. You'll get paid. What I'm understanding. Yes.
So it forces them to do a feedback.
Something like that is from what I'm understanding, because that's the only way you're gonna get your money released.
Man, I really gotta look into
eBay is gonna be the one forcing them to do it on their end.
Yeah, I really gotta look into that.
The advantages, actually, I did a video on that, Marion. From what I understand, is going to be where they're going to your buyers are going to be able to choose what they want to use to pay, but then you automatically get your money, and that's why you need to tie in a bank account with it, because the money is going to go directly into your account. It's not going to do like eBay, like PayPal, where you got to go and transfer your money to an account from a PayPal. Whereas now you won't have to do that anymore. It's going to all be through eBay, where that money is going to go directly to you once the buyer receives the package and it showed that it was delivered, and they gave you the response that they got their email like through a feedback.
Okay, so it sounds like it's not going to be an instant pay then.
No, it's not going to be like on PayPal, where they automatically get you paid and then you can transfer your money like you used to from PayPal. Now,
Okay.
if they pay by PayPal and you still have your account, then yeah, you still can do that through PayPal. But the buyers are going to have that choice to either pay by credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, any regular Master, Visa, Discover, American Express cards. They can still use PayPal. They have PayPal credit cards now, which is tied into like a savings or banking account kind of thing. It's like a debit card. So they'll have a bigger selection of ways to pay instead of it just being PayPal.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
it's basically like eBay getting their stuff together and kind of moving forward instead of just staying back where they're at.
The only
Right, 'cause
thing
they're
is, though, is the pay part. People might not be happy with the pay part because they're not going to be able to use it instantly.
Well, they can still pay through PayPal, but a different way that PayPal is going to handle that. But you're still going to get it to your account if they go through a PayPal account. But it's going to have to
Yeah,
be through managed payment instead.
Okay.
yeah, and it's giving options to buyers to be, it's opening the doors for more buyers, more potential buyers,
Okay.
to be able to pay. I mean, that's something that just popped in my head. That kind of makes sense,
Right.
right?
And D, welcome D. She makes a good point too, which I forgot to say too. What it is that once you set up your managed payment and it goes active, another thing you can do is you can also set up your payments from that account from managed payment to go to your checking account. You can set it up daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, however you want to set it up to go from managed payment account to your checking account. And it'll be automatically. You don't have to go in all the time and do it. It'll be something you can set up automatically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Alex,
Over a year to sign up. Yeah, what it is, about a year ago they started because they knew they were coming out with it, and it was more of a choice you can do before. Now it's getting closer to the July date, and I got my email on that and my notification. So I just went ahead and did it because it'll be less you have to worry about, get it all started. But once you get it started, and once July 15th comes around, you won't have to worry about trying to get it all done at the last minute. Like, you know how sometimes when things happen in the service gets bogged down with too many entries going in, whereas this way they're trying to do it in stages. So they automatically giving it to some of the eBay sellers already to where they're going to do it in groups. That way it's not all at one time. Some people had that option a while back to be able to register for it before now.
What No Money G is saying, that people not good with money will have to buckle down a little more. I mean, yeah, if you're not managing your finances well, it's kind of almost like forcing you to do it, kind of hold back a little bit and kind of bite the bullet. It's going to be a little rough for some sellers. I can see that.
Right. I want to welcome West Side Gary in the chat, and I'm so sorry, Danny May. Welcome, by the way. I didn't realize you didn't have a wrench.
Danny May.
Danny May, what's up?
West Side Gary, how you doing?
I met her daughter the other night on the she was on Emily's channel. That girl looks just like her.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's there.
Yeah, money will have to buckle down a little bit more. That's correct, Gary.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's definitely
More of having to definitely manage your payments. Even the way your money comes through you. Recommend a bank account just for eBay, not necessarily, but less confusing and easier to manage. And that's what I do. I have it in one account, and that's it. I don't tie it into any other account.
Yeah. But yeah, man. What else you guys got going on?
Well, I've been listing until today. I woke up today. I already had 6 sales when I woke up this morning.
Wow.
And then as I'm trying to get those sales done, I wound up getting 10 total. So I was trying to get those done, and we've been having a lot of rain here. Plus, I was getting all my thumbnails and everything done for the rest of the week. And then I started getting more sales, but I was at the post office when it happened. Then, of course, here we have to get our inspection sticker done, so I went and get that done. Over here, what I'm surprised with compared to Louisiana is they do it in any type of weather. Whereas in Louisiana, if it's raining, just drizzling, they don't do inspection stickers for your car. And they check everything: seat belts, the threads on your tires, everything.
Yeah,
it's like New York.
I never saw that before until here. This is our first full year being here.
Miami, or even here, Tennessee, I haven't had to deal with none of that. Here, Miami, I know they don't do that.
Well, by the way, congratulations on your 2K, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool. I wasn't
Congratulations.
trying. I wasn't trying to reach a number or nothing. It happened. I was on Cha Cha's channel when it happened. My mom was the one who noticed it. My mom's like my super fan. You know, like she's always watching everything I do. She's not here right now because she just doesn't know I'm here right now.
Yeah.
But she would be in. My mom would be in the chat right now if she knew.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't get a chance to tell her she's in the house somewhere, but um, yeah, man. And my mom was just sitting there. She's like, "Hey, you hit 2,000 subscribers." I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, "Cool," you know, because yeah, I wasn't trying, man. I wasn't trying. My YouTube experience has been very, very unique in a way, man. And you know, it's funny. Like I feel like I've always been a positive dude. You know, I've always been somebody who, not always. There was a point in my life where I was very negative, right?
Right.
Like, you know, I spent a very long part of my life being super negative. But when I found, you know, joy in life and I got my life and my act together, you know, I started seeing things different and all that. So yeah, I've been a positive guy since I've been on YouTube. So you know,
Cool.
it's been an interesting experience for me, and like in the past few hundred subscribers, I'm sorry, PayPal, past few
Um,
hundred
um,
subscribers, I wasn't even putting out videos or nothing like that. I was just, you know, every once in a while pop in a chat,
yeah.
somebody invites me on a live, things like that. But you know, it's been pretty cool. You know, the last few hundred subscribers, I think, because
Right.
it just goes to show that, you know, if you're just genuine, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and you're not trying to do much, you know, like it just people gravitate towards that and they support that, you know, and
Yeah.
they can see the authenticity. So it's been pretty cool, man. It's been pretty cool, and there is a lot coming. Like I'm telling you, I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I have people that message me like, man, what when are you coming out with a video? When it comes, like it's gonna come, and when it comes, it's gonna be nonstop, and it's gonna be awesome. And you know
Yeah.
that's why I moved over here, man. That's why I moved over here from Miami. I
Yeah.
moved over here to be able to. I want to film stuff. I want to do films. I want to make a movie one day.
Okay.
You know, and YouTube opened my mind up to the fact that I can express my creativity through video, through cinematography, learning how to edit and this and that. So I've been working on a couple projects, and I'm talking about like it's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be outside of the reselling community,
Right.
um, but it's still gonna be part of the reselling community because it's gonna be about business. It's gonna be about life, and it's gonna be about finances and all that. But
Right.
more than anything, it's gonna be about other people. It's not gonna be about me. It's gonna
Right.
be about other people's stories, and I don't want to say too much. Just know that whatever is gonna come out from Fat Man the Flipper is gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be awesome. So
I'm doing okay, Perlini.
That's why I love that up there so you can answer.
My sugar dropped on the show yesterday.
Oh, okay.
already,
I was down to like 49.
Oh, wow. That
yeah,
is
that's
low.
not. Yeah, that's tough. I know I got family members. Luckily, I don't have it. Surprisingly, honestly, it surprises me that I haven't been affected with diabetes, but there's
Yeah,
family that.
yeah, it's something I gotta live with. Some days I'm good, and some days I mean I just won't eat enough, and I'll end up dropping.
Yeah.
Queen says she didn't know you lived in Miami. What part?
Yeah, you did. We talked about this. I've lived in no, she probably just forgot. But yeah, I've lived in all over Miami. I lived from Northwest Miami-Dade to Southwest Miami-Dade. I've lived pretty much every neighborhood. I say, you know, makes it easier. You know, I've lived a little bit in Little Havana. I lived Westchester, Kendall. Also, I lived in Hialeah a little bit, Miami Lakes, Carroll City area, which is now Miami Gardens. So just everywhere in Miami, but you know, not Fort Lauderdale. A lot of people that are from Fort Lauderdale will say they're from Miami, but they're actually from Fort Lauderdale. They're not from Miami. Much
TJ says,
respect.
KJ says, I can't work on content when I can be eating ramen instead. Welcome to Resell Kid. How you doing? Thank you for coming by.
Yeah.
That does sound good. I have to make up some brownies.
Danny May, you could definitely do a cameo on my movie.
Who was it that was talking about? Oh, that must have been Redneck Retail. No, I already know who it is. I'm going to be making some chocolate gravy and biscuits tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I found 2 recipes. I like them both. So
Oh
let's
my
which one's
goodness.
better. Yeah, I got all the ingredients, so it won't be no problem.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to add bacon to mine. Chocolate covered bacon. Oh yeah.
Hold on, what? Chocolate covered bacon?
No, it's actually going to be chocolate. It's you know the country gravy that you serve over biscuits.
Yeah,
But
the
this
white
is chocolate. Yeah, but instead it's chocolate gravy and biscuits. And so in the recipe I have, I'm going to add bacon to it.
That's dangerous right there.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Well, every time I hear Redneck Resell, they talk about it. So I had to look up a recipe because I want to try it. So I found it.
I mean,
I've never
you
heard
can't
of
go
it.
wrong.
No,
You can't go. I mean, biscuits are amazing, and then chocolate. Come on, man. That's like it's like a twist on pancakes or something. You know, I don't know.
when I looked up the recipe, the funny thing about it was that was one of the things they showed was chocolate covered the gravy on top of biscuits on top of pancakes with bananas. Wow.
What West Side Gary say? KJ, make a video eating brownies.
Oh, okay.
Gary, she said nobody
totally,
wants that.
D says, Alex, you're totally rocking that home hair game this spring. How did you find the particular BOLO?
It's what I've been doing for a little while now. So it started with the stock market. I started dabbling in learning the stock market and trading and reading a couple books, which I still haven't finished, to be honest. But you know, just learning about it. And one thing that just stood out was, well, for one, when you're a reseller, you always want to buy low and sell high.
Right.
That's your basic arbitrage. But is it then there's the point of like trends, you know, like if like you don't want to sell a Christmas tree in March, you know, I mean, you could sell Christmas tree in March, and there's people that sell Christmas trees in March, you know, but you know, you're gonna sell more Christmas trees around Christmas time, right? So it's that basic concept. But it's funny because I was kind of, I put the reselling to the side for a little bit to learn the stock market trade and the whole stock market thing. And I learned through there that it's the same thing. It's about trends, you know. That, well, you know, to a certain degree, that you know, you kind of follow trends, and if you're following a certain company, or you get, you know, and then it's the other part where you gotta have friends that you network with that kind of give you the things to look out for, right?
Right.
So it was a mixture of all that. It was we were home. The whole thing with the pandemation happened. I call it pandemation.
Right.
And we're watching. My mom's watching the news a lot, you know, and all that. And I was following a lot of what the president would talk about and stuff like that with the stock market, right? Because it seemed like every time Donald Trump spoke about something, the stock market just went crazy, right? So you know, through that, I hear about. I think it was Gwen Stefani started cutting. What's the guy? I forget his name. Brian Blake Sheldon. Blake Sheldon's hair. And when that happened, I had this thought. I'm like, man, you know, hair clippers. People can't go get their hair cut, right? But it was just a thought. And then it so happens that a buddy of mine is like, hey, look this up. So I looked it up, and that's the networking part where you got to have in reselling or in any business, really. Networking is one of the key ingredients to building, you know, your business. So you got a good couple friends. You guys help each other out. Hey, I heard about this. Hey, I heard about that. Whatever. So And that's what happened. So I went and I gambled by buying the first pair of clippers, basically. And after I bought the first pair of clippers and I saw how quick they sold, I took another bigger risk and literally just started driving and picking up every single hair clipper I could find.
Right.
And and I just started flip. Like, and as soon as I would find them, I would list them and they would sell. And then I learned a lot about eBay through that, because what I learned was eBay, when you have a listing and it's got a lot of views and it's getting a lot of what do you call it? It's turning around a lot of profit, a lot of
You're
sales.
flipping it. Yeah.
Yeah, when things are moving really fast on your listing, you become the number one listing for that thing. Like eBay chooses you. It's almost kind of like how the buy box works with Amazon, at least what we know of the buy box. So it was like, wow, I never thought of that. I never thought that, if you find a product and you
Yeah.
have quantity of it, eBay is going to favor you because ultimately you're going to make them more money by selling the 10 that you have versus the other person who only has one.
Right.
So they're going to favor you over the other one because you're going to make them more money. And then if you promote, whether it's 1% or whether it's 1% above or under, that also, is more money to eBay. So so it got to a point where you would type in anything that had to do with haircut. You could write barbershop in eBay, and my listings were the first ones.
Oh wow.
So you could write anything, and that's kind of, it started a chain reaction, and it made me learn so much, and that's where I said, okay, I understand now. My
Right.
business model has to change. It was fun to do garage sales. It was fun to go to thrift stores. I did make some decent money. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's other ways to do it, right? And I
So you
said,
definitely found your niche.
well, my niche is fine. I'd rather spend. It used to be where I would rather spend time listing one thing that would make me a ton of money versus listing 100 things that would make me the same amount of money, because ultimately it's more work. You're gonna ship more products. You got 100 listings of 100 different things. You're gonna sell 100. Let's say you sell all 100.
Yeah.
You're gonna ship out 100 items. You're gonna deal with 100 customers. You get what I'm saying? Where you can just sell one product that's gonna make you the same margin, the same profit, and you're only dealing with that one transaction. So that was my original kind of business model plan type of thing. It was one of my things that I did. I tried to find and build relationships with people that had products that sold for good amount of money, whatever. So, I always I've never hit past 100 listings on eBay, never. But I've always had a decent 90 day. You know what I'm saying? A decent 90 day where I sold maybe 10 items, but those 10 items brought me to 3, 4, $5,000.
Mhm.
So my average sale price was always high. But then I said, hold up, what if what if I spend that time that I would have spend it on finding one item, just one item that I
Right.
can source and get a ton of it, right?
Right.
Retail arbitrage was the one that it all started with, which I've done forever, but
Mhm.
I say forever, like it's been forever. It's been a couple years. But the whole idea of, like, if I can find the source of this product, so I'd rather devote a week, even 2 weeks, looking for one item. And when I find that one item and I'm able to find a ton of it,
Mhm.
I'll go get every single piece I can, whether it's that I have to go get it physically or I can have it brought to, my spot, or
Right.
I can have other people go get it for me. So, a lot of things started changing because of that. So ultimately, I'd rather spend that 1 week or 2 weeks looking for that item and then spend 3, 4 weeks buying it, selling it, going crazy, just nonstop, and make enough, you know, that I'm good, you know, like
Right.
make a good profit,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm a worker. I'm a hard worker. I am not afraid to work. I'm not afraid, you know, I like it. It makes me want to do more. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you do this full time or part time?
I guess you could say full time, like I guess, but I don't count hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
don't. You know, when you say full time, I mean, yeah, this is the only thing I do. Well, it's not the only thing I do, but it's the main thing I
Most of
do.
your time is consumed by eBay.
No,
No.
I spent lately. I've been spending maybe 1-2 hours a week on eBay.
Uh-huh.
Amazon, I spend maybe 4 to 5 hours a week on. No, I want to say like maybe 10 hours a week on Amazon.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've been able to create a system for myself that works with myself and with my partners that I now have, to where I don't have a lot of time.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't spend a lot of time on the business because it's almost auto. It's almost like my goal is to automate it. So
Right.
it's almost automated. You know,
Okay.
yes, I deal with customers. You know, there's a lot of, you know, dealing with returns, dealing with this. The inner parts of it, that's what I spend my time on.
Uh-huh.
And other than that, I spend time on stocks. I spend time, you know, networking with people. I'm always constantly on the phone. You know, that's where my time is spent. But when it comes to reselling, I might spend 15 to 20 hours a week tops.
You can always tell when the guest and the one doing the show always have the same notifications at the same time or subscribe to the same people.
Yeah,
The notifications all go off.
yeah. Like when we started the show, my notification went off. Your notification went off.
Yeah.
So how's things going with you, Larry? I hear you've been telling me that you've been doing some more postcard sales.
Yeah. Yeah. I had yeah. My phone decided to go nuts about midnight, 1 a.m. And I thought it was by the sound of the ching chings and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what the hell? Somebody's buying my eBay store? Because like, they were just going on and on and on. I'm like, what the heck? So I decided to get up. I'm like, okay, what happened? And one person bought 11 postcards.
Yeah. Usually when I go to bed, I leave my phones downstairs. I never bring them in the bedroom with me. And usually I'm laying down, just relaxing, winding down, and watching TV. And all of a sudden, my phone goes off with the things. And Robert said, "Oh, your phone just went off." I was like, "No, it did." Yeah, it did.
No.
Sometimes I go down and check, and sometimes I just wait till they're off when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty loud. I like it though.
It was something else. It just, I mean, I was getting
Anyone have
I'm like, what the heck? My eBay store is getting sold out here overnight.
now? You got to remember. Usually, if you have like one cha-ching, that means they bought something or somebody's sending you an offer. When you
Yeah.
have two back to back, that's the offer. They bought it and they paid for it right back to back.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get a lot of multiple cha-chings. Yeah.
yeah, I'm finding that out.
Yeah. Especially if you just started turning those on and you don't know that yet. Yeah. But it's a good sound.
Yeah. Oh,
Does
yeah,
anyone?
I like hearing it because right now I'm only hearing it like maybe about once a week, about a week.
Well, what's going on with you though now that you and Victoria are doing a lot of postcards
Yeah, postcards and
that type of
documents.
listings? You start selling those kind of things, and you'll start getting
Yeah.
right. But you'll start getting, like Alex was saying, your store will be pushed to the top on those.
Yeah.
The more you sell, that's that algorithm working for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now since I took a lot of stuff out of eBay, I can slowly start to list some postcards again. Since I'm below my store, I was supposed to only have 250 in there. I'm down to 230 right now. So.
Oh, so you won't be able to catch up with me? I thought it was gonna be a good competition.
Oh well, no, I can't. I was going to until I was told by James and Victoria that that 50K is ending tomorrow. Pretty much is the last day for it, and I have to come down to where my store is supposed to be.
I saw I saw the email for that, and that's one of the things why I kept my store as it was going the regular way. I didn't want to take advantage of that 50,000 because at the end if you still have it when it's time, they'll charge you for those. And I didn't want to have to deal with that, so I didn't go on that. Welcome,
Yeah,
Dana.
I looked at eBay to see when it ends, and the last day for it is the 1st of July. I have to be done.
You didn't get a note. I thought they were extending it to July.
No, mine's the
Okay.
1st of July is when mine ends.
I didn't do it, so I didn't. I'm still getting the messages for it, but I didn't do it. I didn't want to get involved with that because I had a steady listings every day that I do.
Yeah.
That I'm still within my numbers for my store, which it's a good problem that I'm having because I'm trying to get up to the 1,200 mark, and so every time I get up higher, like right now I'm almost at the 1,100 mark. My sales come in, and then my sales start going down. My numbers go down on the amount I have listed. So then I have to work harder to get that listed back up again like I want. But that's okay because that's a good problem.
Yeah, I'll get up to you eventually. It just might take some time. I'll get up there.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get ready for Q4 because I don't want to wait to the last minute because my last year was my first Q4.
Yeah.
And I noticed how the more I listed, the more I sold, the more I couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So now I want to get ahead of the game for Q4 because I have a multiple of items to sell. A lot of it's new, still sealed. And so that's why I'm trying to build up my store by Q4.
Hi, Simply Dana.
And I'm not complaining. It's just a good problem to have, I think, for me anyway.
I just wait for eBay to decide to increase my amount. So.
Right. But anytime you decide you want to increase it, remember you kind of prorate it for that month for whatever your store is. And if you upgrade at any given time, unless you wait till the end of the month of your time, I think when they come up with this, I know it just started for me anyway. I'm noticing that when I pay my bills, and I pay mine weekly, and I get it to come right out of my balance in my PayPal account. What I do is I'm noticing that I just had lost the train of thought. What I was saying.
In fact, I just started doing that. I just paid my bill Friday, and I'm like, "Wow, this is nice. The bill's not as bad as when it's due for a month."
Well, I noticed that when I pay it, though, you also get a discount, a bigger discount when you pay it instead of waiting by the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you'll notice at the top of your account, it'll tell you how much of a discount you got and how much they took off of your bill when you paid it early.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
Now, if anyone has a question, go ahead and put it in the chat so we can answer your questions. That's what this is all about, just networking. If you have issues, don't forget you can put your links in the chat, and then go to your link and then right-click it and put it open to another tab. That way you can go back to it after the show, because if you do that, you don't go
Brad
link, it'll take you out.
Brad said that's not true. He says I complain, but nothing changes.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's so true. Dana wants to know, it's winding down. Who is drinking wine?
I'm not a wine drinker. I'm a beer drinker.
I love my wine and I love my crown.
I like water.
Water
and every once in a while I treat myself to an ice caramel macchiato.
Oh wow, I love that.
Now the thing is, you have the water on the rocks.
Yeah, I have water on the rocks. You know what I want to try? I want to try those rocks that are like the round ones. Have you seen those? They make like ice cubes that are like spheres, and they charge you insane amount of money. I mean, that's a great topic right there. Like, hey, look, here's this ice cube, and because it's perfectly a circle, I want to charge you $2,000 for it. That right there is marketing. Like I was telling somebody, I can sell air, man. You can. There's somebody. I remember seeing it. It was like an Asian dude, and he had air in a bottle, not oxygen. not like an oxygen bar, right? Not like like you remember those oxygen? I don't know if they still got oxygen.
I've heard of them. I've never been to them.
But like the dude had a bottle with air in it, and he was, and I don't know if he still sells it or what, but the guy, and he's charging this crazy price for a bottle of air because supposedly the air, not supposedly, right? The claim is that the air is from like some place in a mountain somewhere,
Okay.
and all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same concept as bottled water, right? Bottled water is water in a
Yeah.
bottle,
Yeah.
right? You could buy Fiji, and I promise you, the only reason someone is drinking Fiji water, the only reason is because they like drinking stuff with their pinky up. That's it. They think it's fancy. They want people to know that they spent $5 on a little bottle of water. It's all insecurity, straight up. Is all I know because I've bought Fiji water.
Uh-huh.
I bought Fiji water for that reason, right? I don't buy water anymore. I bought a bottle and I put water in it because water is technically kind of like it's almost free. You know, like you're not. We're on well water over here, and it runs through a filter system. So I mean, what am I paying for water? But marketing, man. I'll sell you a bottle of water right now for $10 if I want. If you give me a bottle of water, I'll give you a reason as to why you need to pay me $10 for it.
Dan, the answer man wants to know.
Pet rock.
That's a great one. Pet rock. Yo, the guy or the girl, the person who came out with a pet rock,
Yeah.
Genius is genius.
Man, that person made some money on a pet rock. I could not believe that.
Now, see, Dana loves drinking water straight from the mountain.
Yep.
I don't want to bust your bubble, Dana. I don't want to bust your bubble. Listen, and you know I love and respect you. All right, but hear me out. I promise you, that water from a mountain, unless you're in the mountain yourself and you're drinking it from the stream, which I do not recommend because you will get sick. The water from a mountain is coming out of a faucet. It's coming out of a hose. It's coming. It might come from the mountain, but it's water. It's water. But hey, to each his own. Hey, you listen. I get it. Sometimes you gotta buy a bottle of water. You know, It's not because I'm cheap. It's not because I'm frugal. Okay, I buy the cheaper one because it's cheaper. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if it says Dasani on it, if it says Springtime Deer Park, whatever. I don't care what it says.
Yeah,
it's water. We
saw that one.
It's natural. Okay.
Water is natural.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with you, Dana. I'm not gonna argue with you.
You can't argue with Dana.
Well, the whole thing I was talking about anyway was marketing. You know, the same reason I bought a little cricket keeper because I got some frogs. So I bought a little cricket keeper, and I used to pay $5 for one, but I had to go to PetSmart and get it because it was like an emergency, and I was expecting to pay $5. The dude rings it up, and it's $17.99.
Oh wow!
And it's literally a little plastic thing. It's somewhere. It's a little plastic thing with two little tubes for crickets.
Yeah.
All right, $17.99. And I asked him, I go, is that really the price? And he's like, oh no, wait, that's he even was like, no, that's way too much. Right. And he asks his manager, and I'm like, no, don't worry about it, like whatever. But then he goes, yeah, that these things used to cost like $5. And I'm like, yeah, it's marketing, man.
Mm-hmm.
A shoe is a shoe, but you put Nike on it, and all of a sudden it's worth more money because there's more money invested in marketing it.
Right. During Queen Cleopatra lost power.
Oh man.
Hopefully not for too long. As hot as it is down there, Lord Jesus.
Okay. Well, she got a pool. Jump in the pool.
Yeah, really, she has to go back in her pool.
DC sells she's, but I'm also cheap.
Get a. I'm surprised you don't have a generator for the house.
She was talking about that this morning about yeah, she's back. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
We had a shortage last a couple of nights ago where everything blinked off, but then it came back on. It was weird. We never really had that before.
Too many people using the AC.
That happened to me. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Donatella and T and they were doing like an auction thing for Kimmy.
Yeah, her and Robin.
Yeah, my power went out, and where I live, literally the wind blows a little too strong.
Yeah,
and you can almost bet that the power is going to go out.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to be able to leave Florida. They didn't leave Florida yet, did they?
Yeah, they're back home.
Oh, okay.
They're done with that. They were back. They had a thing about it yesterday.
Okay.
I want to welcome Anthony Pittsburgh. Welcome to the chat,
Anthony.
What up, Doc?
I have a generator that would kick in, and she's in a Hurricane Alley. She does have a generator.
Yeah, I need to have cold. I'm spoiled, man. I'm spoiled. To me, I have to have a fan going, AC. Like when I go to sleep, I want to cover myself with a bunch of stuff, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? Like, do I
really?
Do I really like the cold? Because I'm covering myself up a lot, right?
Yeah.
But I love that it's comforting, when you got 10 sheets on you,
Yeah, I have a fan going all night long because that's how I sleep. The hearing a fan helps me sleep.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't like that much stuff on me.
That's one thing I love about Tennessee compared to Miami. Although it's hot right now, I cannot stand. I don't like the heat.
Well, one thing I've learned today, we're in the summer now here. Compared to Louisiana, when it rains, it gets even hotter and muggier. Whereas up here, it got cooler, which I'm liking that.
Yeah.
It rained almost all day, but then it dropped to like 60 degrees. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a big difference for me from Louisiana to here, but I love it. The AC doesn't kick on.
Did I say hi to Cha-Cha? Hi, Cha-Cha.
Hi, Cha-Cha.
Yeah, she's been in the chat for a while.
I got some questions, man. I'll give y'all answers, man.
I've been asking them to give us questions, but no one's giving us questions. Just a few here and there.
That's okay.
I am a guru. I am your guru.
Yeah.
I am a guru. I will give you all the answers you
The
see.
AC on 69. Holy cow.
2 fans. I'm so jealous.
Cha-Cha says that she will be coming to Tennessee in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
You better visit.
That's right. Anthony, aren't you doing an auction tonight on Cha-Cha's channel? Or someone's channel?
I think it's on the Cha-Cha.
I thought that's what he was saying this morning.
Yeah.
What time? You got the link? Put it in the chat. Either Cha-Cha or Anthony.
Put the link in the chat, dog.
Put the link in the chat.
Queen says that she agrees with you. Look like DJ.
I want to wait for you to say it. No, you gotta read it.
I don't know how to say that.
Attempt.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Khaled.
Hey, some say Khaled, some say Khalid.
No.
Yeah, I do agree that. I agree that DJ Khaled looks like me.
Myra wants to know, Alex, what is the meaning of life?
Oh man, you don't know what the meaning of life is?
Here goes the book.
This is funny to me because it's a serious question, right? Like people really ask that question, and I feel that the meaning of life depends on the person who wants to define it.
Correct.
But for me, the meaning of life is to live for others, like to do whatever you can to help someone else. Like I don't think we're here for ourselves.
Yeah.
At all. Like I don't think that we were born and we're gonna live through life because we're supposed to give ourselves stuff. I believe that every single person has gifts, and that the meaning of life is to give what you've been given.
That's right.
That's it. That's the meaning. There's no crazy, Motley Crue song. There's no, it's nothing. It's just so basic. You're supposed to live life. You're given life so that you can live your life for others. Imagine if the whole world were to live their lives, everyone, for others.
That's
Right?
true.
Imagine if everything you did, right, was for others.
All right.
Imagine. Nobody does that. There's not one person on this planet that does that because it goes against our human nature.
Right.
You know what I mean? We want to do things for ourselves.
Mama's in the house. Welcome, Mama.
Mama.
Mama. Mama. Mama.
Yeah, Mama's on Wednesday night. She's gonna be our guest on Wednesday night.
Chacha says that they start at 7 p.m. but go on all night. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the meaning of life.
All right. So just to let y'all know, this Wednesday, the guest on the show for Wednesday at 5:30 will be Mama, the hip flipping Mama, Miss Kelly, and Anthony Pittsburgh, and Ashley will all be in the chat come Wednesday for our guests on the show. My guest that's going to be on the Wednesday, July the 1st. Tomorrow, don't forget, we have bingo on my channel, and then of course we rotate with Larry and Adventures in Reselling Victoria. Don't forget to be subscribed to all three of us, so that way you can come out. It's free to play, and you win prizes when you win bingo. Tomorrow will be a little twist on our bingo game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And I have all my prizes ready to go for tomorrow night, all in envelopes, ready to go. And then Friday, I'm having a Q&A open mic night. I want to see how that goes compared to last Friday night. So that's going to be our new show. I keep saying ours because I'm so used to Larry. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do the lives at 5:30. But Friday, I'm this past Friday, we just did an open mic, see how it goes, and it went really well. So I'm going to do a little twist with it with the question and answers, Q&A, and we'll see how that goes. Anyone have questions for us? Go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm going to try to keep this at exactly an hour so no one goes over their time. Yes, Mama, bingo. And it was his name, oh.
Wow, I haven't heard that.
Oh.
Haven't heard that in a long time. Bingo with his
Yeah, I
name.
know.
Wow.
Twister bingo. Ooh.
I used to play Twister, but I guarantee you I can't do that. I can't do that now because I'll never get up off the floor.
I haven't played Twister in 30 years.
Yeah, Mama, you gotta come play bingo tomorrow. Maybe you can win some more stuff.
Yes, I'm going to do numbers tomorrow night. I'm not doing the cards. FYI. Let's see how that goes tomorrow night.
Buying space like Twister bingo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Awesome.
I had to say it was going to be a twist on the bingo, but not Twister. No, Dana. Not here. All right, so Alex, you have anything coming up this week? Anything special you got going on, or just chilling? And
tomorrow I'm gonna be on Denise Vulture, the dumpster diver.
Okay,
that's a tongue twister right there. That's a tongue.
It is. Chacha's was a tongue twister too.
I will be hanging out with her at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna talk like weight loss and stuff like that. So
okay,
be interesting.
I want to welcome T. Auctions for You. She just came in the chat. Welcome.
What's up, T?
As
And
you were saying.
other than that, Wednesday, Oscar Thrift, Cubanazo, Mike the Thrifting Goomba, and John Johnson, they do that reselling show at 10 p.m. Eastern, and I believe it's on the Thrifting Goombas channel at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I support my people's, Oscar's
Right.
like my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
And also the Bad Boys of Reselling from now on every single Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, like always. But it's gonna be from now on consistently every Saturday on Oscar's channel and Cubanazo. So definitely go check us out. That's the Bad Boys right here. Bad Boys of Reselling.
Okay.
So we're gonna be doing that, and I believe we're gonna have some guests on this week. I'm gonna work on it to get somebody on. I have a list of people that I'm supposed to have had on already, so try to get caught up with that list and get some people on, have some fun like always.
Right.
Other than that, man, just working like a crazy man. I mean, actually, working like a crazy man. Videos coming soon. Trust me.
Video, awesome.
Hey, go ahead and drop. Are y'all having an auction tonight? Go ahead and drop the link off in the chat.
I want to take a nap though, for real.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I took a nap at 9 a.m. today.
Oh, okay. I haven't had a nap. And if y'all would please, on your way out, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for us. Larry, you have anything going on this week special?
Nothing special, just the my 1 p.m. show. See, this is Monday to be 1 p.m. shows, Wednesday and Friday, and then I got Thursday. I got a 5 o'clock show for an hour, and other than that, I joined the bingo there on Tuesday, and Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. with James, and then 4 p.m. with Johnny.
And don't forget, tomorrow night, I know people have been asking, I do have moon pies in the bags for the winners. So yes, time to see about, because everybody's been wanting moon pies. I gotta get more because I have everything I have left went into the bags today. So it's time to get more because everybody loves the moon pies. I try to get as many as I can. All right, everyone, I want to thank y'all for coming. If you don't mind, before you leave, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let us know that you like what we're doing. And if once the channels come up on the feed, then please go back and make some comments, any questions you may have, and I'll try to get to it as fast as I can. Tonight at 7 o'clock, Anthony and Nate and Creative Lori will be joining them tonight for their auctions tonight. T, are y'all having any auctions tonight?
She said Monday's her night off, her day off.
All right. Well, congratulations, girl. Y'all need it. All that work y'all do. Well, thank y'all so much.
Yeah, you can also catch me on usually on Victoria's show in the morning at 7:30. You can usually catch me on there.
Yeah, I saw you made the thumbnail now.
Oh yeah.
No, that was your thumbnail.
No, what the super stash thumbnail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Victoria made that.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Yeah, I can't. She's got the paid one for Canva. I got the free one.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming and supporting the channel. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on Bingo on my channel at 5 o'clock tomorrow. That will be at 5 o'clock. And look for the thumbnails. Set your reminder so you won't forget. Tomorrow Bingo starts on time. Come in a little early so you can give us your numbers. And we'll have it ready for the show when the Bingo starts. Y'all have a great night. God bless. And see y'all in the next one.
Okay. Have a great night, y'all.
Peace.
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 See you later.
All right, everyone. Good night.